Hello grade 8 American System, this is Mrs. Nancy, your chemistry teacher, and today I'm going to continue section 3 in chapter 3 describing acids and bases. The objectives of this section are name the properties of bases and identify where acids and bases are commonly used. So what is a base? A base is a substance that tastes bitter, feels slippery, and turns red litmus paper blue. A base is described as the opposite of an acid. Common bases include sodium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, and ammonia. So the first property of a base is the bitter taste. Bases taste bitter, like soaps, shampoos, and detergents. But we should not identify a substance as a base by a taste test. The second property is the slippery feel. This slippery feeling is another characteristic of bases. But as I said before, we shouldn't taste a substance to identify it as a base. Also, we shouldn't touch it, because strong bases can irritate or burn your skin. So a safer way to identify bases is by their other properties. Reactions with indicators. As I said before, we use litmus paper to test acids. We can also use it to test bases. So if you look at the figure here, bases, they turn red litmus paper blue. Also, bases, they react with other indicators. But litmus paper gives a reliable, safe test. Finally, other reactions of bases. Unlike acids, bases, they don't react with carbonates to produce carbon dioxide. Uses of acids and bases. Please open your book, page 102, and look at figure 15. First, I'm going to talk about uses of acids. Acids play an important role in our nutrition and are also found in products used in home and industries. First, I'm going to talk about acids and food. Many of the vitamins in the food you eat are acids. For example, ascorbic acid or vitamin C is found in tomatoes and oranges. Green leafy vegetables, they contain folic acid, which is needed for healthy cell growth. Acids in the home. People often use dilute solution of acids to clean brick and other surfaces. Acids and industry. Nitric acid and phosphoric acid are used to make fertilizers for crops and gardens. Also, sulfuric acid is used in car batteries, to refine petroleum, and to treat iron and steel. Now I'm going to talk about the uses of bases, so please open your books, page 103, and look at figure 16. Bases and food. Baking soda releases bubbles so it can make food rise. Because baking soda reacts with acids to produce carbon dioxide gas in baked goods. That's why breads, biscuits, cakes, and cookies would look light and fluffy. Bases in the home. Drain cleaners, they contain sodium hydroxide. That's why gloves must be worn when working with drain cleaners. Also, bases and industry. Mortar and cement are manufactured using the bases calcium oxide and calcium hydroxide. And gardeners sometimes add calcium oxide to soil to make the soil less acidic for plants.